Hold on, I might have to change my audio real quick, boys. I think it's working. I think my snowball mics. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? GZTV back with another video, and today we're gonna be going over my playoff predictions. The playoff games literally start in like 4 hours, 45 minutes ish. So before those games start, I figured I was going to give you guys my playoff predictions. I'm really excited about this. So pretty much, I found a bracket on the internet. I put it in a Paint document, whatever. And yeah, I'm just gonna put like a letter representing each team in those little boxes, because obviously the boxes aren't that big. But yeah, I mean, should we just? We'll go over each team like I did last year, but we'll do it as we go with the matchups. So let us get into. We're going to start with the 7-8 games on each side, because those are the teams that are automatically going to make the playoffs. Whoever wins those games is going to make the 7th seed, of course, right? So starting with the West, we have the Timberwolves and the Clippers. Now, the Clippers ended the season on a 5-game win streak. If the Timberwolves are all healthy, they have the big three of D'Lo, Cat, Anthony Edwards. They have a great. They have a Naz Reid off the bench. They have Vanderbilt. Pat Bev is a pretty decent defender. Clippers, Reggie Jackson's had quite the year. Marcus Morris can shoot. I really like this Clippers team. There's a lot of really good guys on the team. Amir Coffey, Luke Kennard, Brandon Boston, Terrence Mann. Avika Zubac. I don't know if they have Batum still. I don't think they do. But, man, this team's really good. The Clippers team is honestly solid. And I'm going to say this right now. Whoever wins this matchup right here is probably going to be a first round out to Memphis. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. But then again, whoever loses this game will play the winner of Spurs and Pelicans, so they still have a chance to get the 8th seed. Let's see what the Timberwolves have been doing recently. I got to do a little bit of research here real quick. And by the way, I'm making a top 100 NBA players of the season. If you guys were ever wondering about that, I'm doing a top 50 or top 100. Yeah, top 100. The Timberwolves ended off the season. In their last 5 games, they went. Okay, let's see, 1-1, 1-2, 2-2. They went 3-2 to end the season, and they played the Nuggets and the Spurs, and Bulls. That's about all the good teams they played. I'm gonna go. I think these two teams are the 7th and 8th seed. I think they definitely earned it. I don't know what games are on tonight. Man, Timberwolves and Clippers. This is a really tough play-in game. I think I know who's gonna win, Pelicans and Spurs, but this is gonna be tough. Let's go Clippers. Oh shit, I gotta make my font a little smaller, don't I? We'll just put Clips right there. Dude, stop spelling it wrong. Clips. So the Clips are going to end up playing the Grizzlies in the first round. I got the Clippers winning, so that means the Timberwolves are going to play either the Pelicans and the Spurs. So the Pelicans, they have a really good big three. They have Ingram, they have McCollum, they have Valanciunas. They also have some really good, solid pieces other than that. Hernan Gomez, Jose Alvarado, Herbert Jones is a solid basketball player, Trey Murphy, Jackson Hayes. These guys got some good guys, but I'm looking at this Spurs team. We're talking about arguably the best point guard in the league. Arguably. One of the best. Like top 3. We're looking at a top 3. I don't care what anybody says. He's top 3 to top 5 for sure. He's top 5, okay? DeJounte Murray is a top 5 point guard in the league. Like, come on now. There's no doubt about it. Jakob Poeltl's a pretty good big man. Keldon Johnson, he's a decent basketball player. Lonnie Walker, probably a top 10 bench player in the NBA. Primo's all right. You have guys like Zach Collins coming in every once in a while, playing some pretty decent basketball. I really like the Spurs team. I think DeJounte Murray is going to win that. And obviously I don't have the full play-in bracket. They're just the play-in bracket teams off to the side. But I think the Spurs are going to win. They're going to play the Timberwolves for the 8th seed. And ultimately, I think that game could be decently close. The Timberwolves actually just got done beating the Spurs, but only by 6. But I think the Timberwolves are still going to win the day. We're going to put the Wolves up here. Why is it so fucking big? Pause. We're gonna have the Wolves. Dude, click off the text box. Okay, the Wolves are gonna be playing the Suns in the first round. Now moving over to the Eastern Conference, this video might be very long. Let's get to the 7-8 matchup because the Bucks were pussy enough to tank, and they already know who they're playing in the first round. Not only that, they're playing the Bulls rather than whoever I'm gonna pick for the 7th and 8th. The Nets, man. You know, KD, Kyrie are very obvious, but you know they have Andre Drummond, the big man. He's a really good board grabber. KD and Kyrie are two of like some of the best scorers in the league, of course. You know, Nicholas Claxton's a decent big man option. You know, they got Bruce Brown. I mean, he's very underrated. He can grab some boards for those guys. If Ben Simmons comes back, I don't know. It's going to be hard for anyone to score on Ben Simmons. Although he's not a big scoring option himself, it's going to be hard to score on Ben Simmons. Like, he's going to pose a defensive threat to any team they play. Unless if he played KD himself, and that's not possible because they're on the same team. But looking at the Cavs, I mean, the Cavs have a really solid roster, all healthy. You know, you got DG, the PG, one of my favorite point guards in the league, and arguably a top 10, probably a top 10 point guard in the league. Evan Mobley, he's on the Rookie of the Year ladder. He is arguably the Rookie of the Year. Kevin Love is a very good, like, veteran presence, and he has some pretty decent games here and there. The big man lineups they run are really innovative in the NBA. You know, you have Jared Allen, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Lauri Markkanen coming off a good stint with, you know, the Bulls. I mean, Isaac Okoro's pretty solid defender. You know, you got Chetty Osman. You have a lot of guys sprinkled on this Cavs team that can make stuff happen. But this Nets team isn't going to disappoint in the playoffs. And this first round series, by the way, Nets and Celtics, that might be the best first round series. Or one of them. So obviously the Cavs lose. They still have an opportunity to fight for the 8th seed. Up next we have the Hawks and Hornets. Two very young teams, and I'm very excited to watch these guys square off against each other. It's going to be amazing. Let me actually look at the full play-in schedule real quick to see what we're getting tonight. Tonight we're getting Cavs, Nets, Clippers, Timberwolves. So we're gonna have 2 7 seeds coming out of tonight, and I will be doing recap stuff every single day for the playoffs. So please stay tuned in. It's very important. Okay, my graphics working. That's nice. I'm taking a lot of time on this video, guys. I'm giving you guys really good analysis. The Hawks, man, Trae Young. He's a top 3-point guard in the league. He led the league in both points and assists, which that hasn't happened in the NBA for, I want to say 50 years. I don't think that's happened in the NBA for 50 years, and he's the first guy to do it in NCAA and NBA. That stat doesn't matter. We are in the big leagues now. I don't think John Collins is playing. Let me look at the injury reports. I don't think John Collins is going to play, actually. People are saying Charlotte Hornets are Lob City 2.0. I really like that. I'm not going to lie, I like that. ESPN has the Hawks winning 69 to 31%. It's going to be a little closer than that. Let me look at the injury report. Wow, John Collins can't play.